When did Amanda and Christine become friends? Even Amanda's surprised to happen. So that's how out of the blue it is. They were a gang, I guess, back in the day when Christine was living with Mary, but still, it's a little bit strange. They somehow made up after their various fallouts, and they are even doing pedicures with each other, so they definitely have made up. But
season 4, Selling Sunset, I am back on OMCZ Reviews to talk about it all as per usual. If you do want to catch up on what happened in season 1, 2 and 3, please do check the links below or to the side. But season 4, it shows us we are in post-pandemic life and everybody's excited to be out of the house.
And we get to meet the newest addition to the team. It's Vanessa from Mexico. She spends most of the season caught between Team Mary, Chriselle, etc., and Team Bitch Goddesses, which is mostly Christine. To her credit, she does stick up a lot for Christine, so she does have a lot of great Mexican gang till I die energy to her, because she definitely sticks up for her girl. But we will see if she comes to regret that, because Christine is Christine and she might just completely torch this quite promising and healthy relationship that she seems to have weirdly struck up with dear Vanessa. So yeah, Christine herself, Mother Monster, is heavily pregnant in her yellow Lambo and Chanel. Still looking like she could be walking down a runway somewhere, but she is ready to pop at any moment, and she in fact does. She ends up having a pretty bruising childbirth in episode 3. I didn't know Rosemary's baby actually comes out in the end, but it definitely did. And Christine Quinn now has a baby boy. Jason and Brett actually had this wonderful day where they decided to match and were just wearing matching outfits, which was pretty much a storyline in itself, and they could do at least 3 episodes on that whole dynamic, and that was fascinating to watch. We do get to see how French Montana lives, and it's not as Scarface as you would imagine. It's actually more of a Tuscan villa situation. So if Tony Montana had ever figured it out, he might have been living it up in the hills. Calabasas actually is where he would have been living, with a very sort of Tuscan villa style feel going on in the background. But yeah, Vanessa is in love with Christine. I'm not sure why. Maybe she's just drawn to like dynamic, powerful, strong women, because the others can be a bit blancmange sometimes. But that's cool. That's cool. We love positivity. We love. So, it's good that they're keeping that whole shtick going. And they're really into the positive thing now. I don't know if it's the coronavirus, how that impacts people, but they are like team positive all the fucking way. They just do not, the whole team does not have time for drama this season. I think Amanda, she has like the mystery of the missing husband that continues. Where is Miss Marple when you need her? Because nobody seems to know where her husband is. He doesn't even seem to know where he is. As it turns out, he's been going through some kind of mental stuff. So he decided to give up his family and go find himself God knows where. But yeah, so Amanda was kind of very emotional about that throughout the season, but I think she's slowly coming to terms with it, that she is definitely a single mom now, and she needs to keep hustling and selling them houses so she doesn't have to go back to the couch. What else? Emma, the new Enigma that's coming up. Emma Enigma, who's kind of like being wooed back to the office. And she is just Barbie 2 to Christine's Barbie 1. And they definitely lock horns, as they used to date the same guy, which is always fun. And yeah, Christine seems to hate her guts, even though really I don't know that it's Emma that's strictly to blame. And Emma just has no time really for Christine, especially as their first meeting was Christine screaming at her because she'd just discovered that she was the other woman. So yeah, they're not really that firm favorites. I have noticed though that there's a new race of people popping up all over the place, and I've actually met quite a few of these
people. I like to call this race Donald Trump, and it's when you're so orange that you literally are a whole other race to yourself. So Emma is Donald Trump, and Zara from this year's Winter Love Island also happens to be part of this new race. So these people are neon and they want to stay that way. But it's just a bit of a shock sometimes when you think you're watching a normal program and then it's actually more of a sci-fi program and you don't know who these people are and why they're so neon, but there you go. And I really think it's important to note that Christine has vowed to put dumb shit behind her. Those are her exact words from this season. And then she just proceeded to do a whole lot of dumb shit. So, you know, she totally went backwards on her vows. I don't know what to say. It was just very interesting to watch. And I think I was going to split this into two parts because it seems like I'm covering a lot of stuff in one episode. So yeah, check out my part 2 of this season 4 review. There was a bit more ground to cover in terms of what each person was getting up to. And leave me some comments, subscribe, tell me if you picked up on any interesting or hilarious strands this season. But do make sure you check out part 2 of this review so that you can get a full breakdown of what everybody was up to on season 4 of Selling Sunset. Okay, bye. I'll see you in part 2. Bye.